Whoo. And I'm leaving you again. And I thought I'd tell you when. I know how you must feel. But your love's so real. Got to understand that I'm in popular demand. You please to me. You still love me. Oh man, it's too cold to even think. It's too cold to even think. This is dangerous. I pray for all the people who have to be outdoors. People who are, less fortunate, the homeless. I even pray for animals to survive this brutal, frigid weather we've been experiencing over here in the States, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so cold to stream, I'm streaming. It's so cold. It's so cold. It's too cold to stream. It's so cold that I'm streaming. Why, I don't know. Because it's cold. Oh my goodness. The whole week. And it's not letting up anytime soon. Oh my goodness, man. Times are different. Times have changed. Times have been rearranged. Oh man. When I was a young tyke, I don't know, because I don't remember this type of stuff. Hey, yo, you coming through the channel, coming through the view. Appreciate the like button. Appreciate you smashing the Lizike button. The Lizike button. Oh, man. Salute to y'all. This is incredible. This is incredible. Oh, my goodness. Mix in the building. Oh, my goodness. This is incredible, man. Mix is freezing. It's beyond. It's beyond. This is dangerous, bro. Oh my God, it's dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, right now in the whip. Yo. It's too cold to even think. My goodness. What are we doing? Oh, man. Yo. Yo. Mix. Tell me something to talk about real quick. Throw me a... I gotta get on the... I had to commute... Yo. I'm forgetting who I am. It's so cold. Oh my goodness. I'm forgetting who I am. It's so cold. What are we doing? Mm-mm-mm. These are different times. Ooh-wee. Oh my goodness, man. A word silver, all top 120, right? 120 silver. Yo, this is the first time I ever talked about silver on YouTube. Salute to Mix for the topic. Oh yeah, silver. We got silver uh reaching all-time high. I believe gold I believe gold reached all-time high. You know, I saw something like gold touch 5,200 an ounce. Is that even real? You gold dealing with Ethereum all-time high range? Is that what we doing? Wow. Gold, y'all. Hmm. Silver all-time high. I respect precious metals, but I never spoke about metals. I never spoke about metals online. Not financial advice. It's just interesting. Silver. Wow. I went to a jeweler in the hood not too long ago, and man, everybody everyone hustling, everyone trying to scam you out of a situation to get your money. I was like, yo, what do you do with jewelry that you sold to people a year ago that you still have? And they try to, like, first of all, the jewelry, the price of gold went up, right? And not a year ago, but 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the price of jewelry went up. So, it should be like technically more valuable. If the people come and give him the jewelry to resell or whatever, he just told me flat out he's going to scrap it. It's going to be scrapped, and they do whatever with it after it's scrapped. And then there was this other jeweler, this hip hop jeweler. I call him a hip hop jeweler, even though he may have a wide clientele. There's a jeweler that I've been not necessarily following, but aware of for the last 20 years. Hip hop, not Jacob, not Aviani, for the hip hop heads who know, shout out to y'all. But Trax, right? This guy named Trax, he's been going viral the last month or so, maybe 2 months or month and a half, because he had someone try to use his brand. Another group of jewelers try to sold a fake Trax piece of jewelry using Trax's brand, and he was pissed. It went viral or whatever. It went viral. Um, but I'm not into like the gaudy truck jewels. Like, I'm not, you know. I remember this artist called T-Pain. I think they said he had the largest pendant ever made as far as like hip hop. He had a T-Pain, I think, pendant made. The thing was so chunky. It was like, who's wearing that? Only people I could see who could get away with wearing things like that. Truck jewelry. Besides Ice-T. No. Not Ice-T. Mr. T from the A-Team. Even though he had a lot of rope chains around his neck, like thin. But the real truck heavy jewelry. Only people I could see rocking that and getting away with it. Slick Rick. Ghostface Killer. Maybe I'm missing a couple other people, but those are the first two that come to mind. Why put things on that are not even real. Like a lot of people, they wear fake stuff too, man, which is whack. Facts. I pity the fool. Yeah, it was $30 a year ago, silver. Yeah, but now's the time for precious metals to run, right? It's everything they say is cyclical, right? So now it's silver's turn. Gold's. I remember when gold was $17. Not gold. Shoot, silver. I'm not talking about gold. See, I can't even think, y'all. It's cold. I'm talking about gold $17. How old was I? I'm talking about silver. I remember when silver was 17 in the not so far distant past, and now it's over $1.20 or something, or hovering $1.20. Last I checked. Gold, man, over 5,000. I was crazy the other day. It went 5,200, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, I'm a uh, 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 graph head in a way. Like I love graffiti. Like that's just from childhood too, man. Like that's from childhood. That's why I got the thumbnails. You always see some related to hip hop too, right? Some graph. My favorite crews, graffiti crews. Uh, when I was really paying attention, well, the old school are the old school, but I'm not gonna say the old school because it might, it might nothing. But one of my favorite writers, or favorite crews, I could say, FX. And one of my favorite writers from FX, CES, CES. Woo! He also writes Wish. And rest in peace to PER, you know. But FX, that whole team, man, the stuff they do, man, they illustrate beauty on the canvas and on the wall. And a lot of crews are like that too, man. A lot of crews. Shout out to a lot of those crews, man. Graph crews, graffiti crews, you know. TC5, TAT crew. What's that? BG Bio, TAT. Uh, Tats crew. Uh, TC5. IBM is way old school, old school, old school. I see people getting up like Scheme, still getting up. Scheme, still getting up. There's a lot of them. Nas did a song recently on his last work with DJ Premier, shouting out a lot of the graph heads from back in the days. Shout out to them, yo. Yo, you heard it went up 5,600? Yes, loot is loot. The piece in the background is loot. I didn't do it though, by the way. It wasn't me. 5,600. Oh man, maximum. I know the gold bugs are elated. Peter Schiff is tap dancing on the Pulse Chain Founders, all over the Pulse Chain Founder. Tap dancing. Gold touch 5,600, bro.
Oh man, I know Peter Schiff is happy. Talk about I told you so. This is his victory lap. Wow. Gold touch 5,600. Yeah, he tap dancing. He tap dancing all over all over the Post Chain Founder. All over it. Silver bugs too. Because your Post Chain Founder talked about how precious metals were trash. And look, or you know, debating debating Peter Schiff, all that talk about he won the debate against Peter, this and that. Well, Peter is winning the war right now. You know what I mean? That's kind of intense, bro. Just on the surface level, like, yo, wow, I didn't think gold would pop like that. Something going on, folks. Whether it's, like y'all like to say, macro indicators. Someone wilding in the chat with that information. I don't know what the point of that is, but I hear that. Man, we're going through a brutal Arctic blast of epic proportions. I've already heard chatter during this week about the movie The Day After Tomorrow. Like, you know, folks, their imagination run wild. Well, they also can't fault them. Can't fault them for even speculating or thinking and guessing, imagining anything even close to a day after tomorrow, because these weather patterns, conditions, and effects have been brutal, brutal. Brutal, but I hope it's not as crazy as day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow was huh. Mm. Yeah. I don't want to hear your weird ass comments, man. Like enough of all that, bro. Like some people in the world. And shout out to you if you meant well, but if you didn't, that's why it's removed. Like nobody got time for all that. I got time for all that, bro. All time high. Mix. What else? Give me another John. Yeah, dude, wildin', man. You know, dude, wildin'. Talking about what are you talking about, bro? Good. You know, I don't know what's going on too much on the Pulse Chain side of things. Besides, I'm hearing new all-time lows. It's like, it's par for the course, I guess. I'm hearing new all-time lows. Hey, people are still who they are. People are gonna be who they are. The market's gonna be what it is. You know, there's some great writers all over the world, bro. I've seen writers from all over the world, different countries. Graph went a long way, even though I think graph is something that's always been around since the dawn of time, the beginning of human civilization. But graph, as far as an art, global, took its own sort of like a distinction in the field of art. Even though some people, you know, they might think it's too edgy and all this. Nah, bro, it's what it is, bro. It's what it is. It's art, in my opinion, like should move you in one way, like should affect you in some way, whether you like it or not. If you get some kind of reaction, then the artist did his or her job. And graph, wow. I remember growing up in the 70s and 80s over in New York, the trains, man, forget about the crime and all that. The trains and the streets, basically the trains though, told a story. You see a tag, you see a throw up, you see a fill in, you see a piece, you see a burner, and it would tell a story. Like it's talking to you. The art is actually speaking to you, giving you a message. People communicated that way. Then it, still to this day. People communicated. They told their story from what they threw up. Not vomit. I'm talking about they throw ups. Like you boom, you catch a quick tag, boom, 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 a piece or a fill in. Those are throw ups, the fill ins, the quick tags folks can catch on the wall. Do a quick throw up and then keep it moving. Just so that they could get up, catch wreck, and catch fame. Become all city. And then it became global. Shout out to the writers from the West Coast in the United States. Shout out to the European writers too. Like I've seen artists do work all over the globe. It's true. And there's so many, it's too numerous to even mention. The old heads, I used to keep a few black books, and just on a couple pages I would write all the names of the writers that caught wreck in the streets, and it was just wild. And some of them still write to this day. Even the toys got popular just from being a toy. And it wasn't cool being a toy. A toy is somebody who would buff tags or cross over, go over. They used to call it buffing too. Like you go over someone else's work they made there would be drama behind that. And even now, you still see pieces like the thing I'm showing you, right? Like, folks still get up. People get up everywhere, too, man. Scene did a piece on the Hollywood billboard in California. This one writer from NY, this dude caught so much flack. This guy came out of nowhere in the early 90s and was just killing it. He's still doing it, I think. J.A., oh my goodness. From Ecstasy, whoa. J.A. caught so much drama, going over people, bombing everywhere. Everywhere you could think. Then you had some writers who, they would also get up on freight trains. They would get up on dumpster. They would get up on fire hydrants. This one dude, every fire hydrant at one point had his name on it. Send 4. My goodness. Sen was cooking on those fire hydrants, man. RD 357, the whole 357 collective. RD, like, yo, there's a lot. Ghost. There's a lot. Easy. Jaws. A lot. Cope 2. Well, quiet as kept, I learned that the street graph started in Philly. Started from a Philly writer, I would say, a Philly writer named Cornbread. So shout out to Philly again, man. Philly's a notable presence that should be respected in for the culture. For sure. Cornbread was getting up, but the old school guys, even then, like Clyde, Stay High 149. This is a lot, bro. Thousands. And my memory ain't the best. Can't remember all of them. Stay warm out here, yo. It's too cold to stream. Yeah, I know I'm contradicting myself, but it's too cold to stream. Hey, what time is it? What we doing? What time is it, man? Oh, yeah, we good on the time. Woo! I'll tell you one thing, man. Your founder on the crypto side of things, that Pulse Chain founder, it's just what it is, I guess. It's just what it is, man. Like they say, it's gonna be zero. It's either gonna be zero or hero. Right now, it's just been miserable fail, years long. Miserable fail. Oh man. But in any case, my catch-all is just too cold to stream, y'all. Stay warm out here, man. For real. It is out of control. Man.